Hey guys, Ameya here and welcome to Want to Learn Programming. This is the 15th video in the series Basics of C Programming. In this video, we will look at the switch statement. So let's start. Switch statement is used to test the equality of a variable with various cases. We will look at how switch statement is used. Let's look at the syntax first so that you can understand what switch statement is. It is like switch expression. This is the expression or the variable that you want to test. Then you mention case and then give the value of the integer or the character here colon, and then you have to mention the block of statements that you want to execute if the value of expression is equal to value 1, and at the end of the block of statements you have to put a break command. We will look at what this break command is in a future video. Similarly, for case value 2, block of statements to break. Similarly, for case value 3, like this you can put n minus 1 cases for the expression. And at last, as a default case, that if the expression is not equal to value 1 or value 2 or value t or all the other values, then it will execute this default case. This default case will execute block of statements n. This default case is not mandatory, so that you can not use this default case. Let's look at the same thing using a flowchart to make it more meaningful. Here we we have to put the condition, that is the expression. So if the expression matches the case 1 value, then statements 1 will be executed. For case 2, where the value of the expression is value 2, then statement 2 will be executed. Similarly, statement 3, statement 4, and then at last if none of the statements match, then the default statement will default block will be executed, statements n, and then it will continue with the rest of the program. We will look at a sample program to understand how switch statement works. Let's try a sample program to add, subtract or multiply the given input on the base of the given symbol. So in this program, we will accept two numbers from the user and then ask them whether they want addition, subtraction or multiplication. Based on their request, we will give them the answer. First, as usual, we have to start with the header files. Hash include stdio.h and hash include stdlib.h. Next, we write the int main function along with the two flower braces. Now, we have to declare three variables, that is a, b and comp. A and b will store the number and comp will store the computation of a and b. Next, we have to declare a variable to store whether addition, subtraction or multiplication is required. We will use a int s variable. Now we will have to ask the user to enter two numbers, and using scanf statement we have to store them in variables a and b. Next, let us ask the user to enter whether he wants addition, subtraction or multiplication. So we will ask him to enter 1 if he wants addition of a and b, 2 for subtraction, that is a minus b, and 3 for the multiplication, and that we will store in a integer s. So now let's write the switch statement. Switch s will contain the variable s, and that will be compared with all the values in the switch case. First, case 1. Remember that if he wants addition, then he will enter 1, 1 will be stored in S, and now S is being compared to 1 to check if S equal to 1. If S is equal to 1, then computation is equal to A plus B, and we break it. Next, case 2. For case 2, this is run when S is equal to 2. Here we use computation is equal to A minus B. Next, case 3, where we compute A star B, that is A multiplication B, for S equal to 3. Now for default case where the user enters any other numbers than 1, 2 or 3, we will have to tell him that this is a wrong input. So default case is printf, the symbol is wrong. That is, the number should be between 1, 2 and 3, that your symbol is wrong. So this computation cannot be done. And we write here return 0. If we write return 0 here, it is like it is the end of the int main function, that is the end of the program. We terminate it right here if we don't find 1, 2 or 3. Next, we print the result, that is the result is percentage %d comp, and then return 0 is to terminate the program. So if you understand this program, you have to write the same program in code blocks and check it for yourself. If you have any doubts regarding the program, you can comment on the video below. Look at these two practice questions and try to solve them in a similar way. Again, if you have any doubts, you can comment on the video. So if you like this video, click on like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will look at what looping statements are, and we will also look at what a for loop is. Thank you.